Hey Dad, if someone's looking to purchase a used European vehicle, which one should they steer clear of?
Which one should they steer clear of? Okay. Okay, I would go with the Land Rovers with the 2 liters in them. They have got a lot of phaser issues. They got water pump issues, timing chain issues, coolant tubes break and leak. There's just a lot of issues with those.
Yep.
I would say, as much as I really kind of like them, they're fun to drive. Minis, I'm not a big fan of the Minis. I mean, they break a lot. We see a lot of Minis. They've got valve stem issues, valve guide issues, which cause, valve stem seal issues. They've got, some of them have timing chain issues.
Right.
They consume a lot of oil, which a lot of newer cars consume oil. We can have a whole video on that. And they just tend to get, people have fun with them. They drive and they have fun with them. So they kind of get, some of them, I'm not saying everybody, many people out there that love them and take care of them, that's great. But you also know that you've seen a lot of them that get driven a little bit hard. And then, as much as this is a super high-end vehicle and a comfortable vehicle to ride in, the 7 Series BMWs are, N62, N63 motors. Just so many problems. Timing chains, valve stem seals. Just
the valve stem seals are a massive job too, right?
Both
40
of those,
hours.
Massive job to do these things. Anywhere from 24 to like 30 hours on valve stem seals, and you get timing chain stuff in there. And we're talking about the cars that I'm talking about are anywhere from 2008 to say 2016, 17, 18, if this is the years we're looking in. The newer ones, we really don't have a whole lot of data as far as experience with them. We do see them in here, but not enough of them for me to say anything about those, good or bad. So those are the ones I'd stick away with in those ranges, 8 to say 17, something like that.
I think it's the biggest thing. We're just trying to keep people from having massive problems. We see so many clients that come in here with these used vehicles and they have no idea what they're getting into. They think they bought a good deal for they got a 7 Series for $4,000, and then next thing you know,
it needs $20,000 worth of work on it.
Yeah,
and
that's crazy.
That realistically happens. Same thing with Land Rovers. There's a reason that you can buy some of these cars that were, a 7 Series. I think a 2010 7 Series, if I remember right. Well over $100,000, $120,000, $130,000 probably back then. Correct me if I'm wrong. Leave a comment if I'm wrong, but we're going to be in the right ballpark there. And today, I think you can get those cars. I can look it up. You probably got one of those cars for $12,000, $13,000, $14,000. And it's just, there's a reason for that. So So steer clear of those. My opinion.
Yep.
All
Sounds
right.
good. And I'll probably hit you back up for the 3 that you recommend as well.
Love it.
So if y'all want to see that, leave a comment.
All right.
Thanks, man.
Yep.